Is it your fault? Not my fault. It's not my fault. Is it your fault? It's not my fault. Okay, right. You know how a lot of CMA people are related? They are kind of related, aren't they? You like whiskey? No, I don't drink beer either. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny that I have, like, country music. Oh, crap. Sorry. Oh, sorry. We were kind of watching the CMAs last night. You got to get into it, yeah.
That was pretty good.
It was my favorite award show.
Me too. Yeah. Actually, I love all the live entertainment, like really sing, because I really don't, I love just watching it and my...
Yeah, that's good. It's about the music.
It is, and the words and the lyrics, and I just kind of like
the awards and not all the other
mishmash stuff.
Yeah.
And last night it was about harmony.
It was about harmony, yes. But have you noticed there's the brothers Osborne, Rascal Flatts, they're related.
Yeah, Tim McGraw and
his wife. Yeah, there's a lot of
relatives.
Yeah, Lady Antebellum.
Right. Yeah. And, the band Perry, they were there last night.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, brothers, sisters. Yeah, anyway, so it was fun. So sorry for our little music interlude.
As we digress.
We probably need a theme song.
We do.
We need a theme song, and we still need a name.
So besides just a name, if you want to help us out with the theme song, we had Brothers Osborne going, "It's Not Your Fault."
Right.
But actually, maybe that's not a good theme song.
That's probably not a good theme song. Anyway.
In our industry.
Yeah.
Right?
So, hey, I got this for you. Can you sign that?
Can't you just send it to me to sign?
Well, but why don't you just use the pen and ink? Don't you know how to write your name?
I know how to push a button.
So are you saying you'd rather not sign it with a pen? Can't even read it.
Very few things I have to sign anymore, Kaylin. Most people send me something, and all I do is log in, and then I go, yep, I accept that one. Yep, I like that one. And yep, am I done?
Okay. And you know what? It's quicker and easier and faster.
It is. And I can do it over my lunch break, right? And I don't have to have a printer at home to print it off, sign it, and then figure out how to get back to you.
I know. I got faxed documents back today.
Very few people use a fax anymore.
Yeah.
And it really isn't a fax machine. Like, it doesn't come through. It comes through and gives it to you in your email.
No, this was a fax where it actually was kind of crooked.
Oh.
When I got it, because it was faxed and then scanned and emailed to me.
Right.
So there's a lot of layers to that. And I'm thinking, electronic signatures are so much nicer, and they're cleaner.
They are
easier, they're faster, and they're more convenient.
They are more convenient, especially even if we, like we've talked about in the past videos we've done, if you're somebody who's living a state away or a few hours away,
or on vacation,
it's a lot. You can keep the transaction going.
Yep, and it is secure, and it is verifiable that it is your signature.
Yeah. So we don't know if you guys know, but when you sign something, because usually you have to have an account set up, it actually documents the day and time pretty much where you were.
Yeah, exactly.
When you sign that document.
It is verifiable. So, when I'm working on a transaction, sometimes I'm, in front of the buyers or the sellers and we're signing documents. But there's occasions where, particularly after we've made the initial offer, when you have to make changes or you're negotiating things and you have to do initials, and it's nothing's more annoying than have to travel across town to go get an initial and then travel across town to get her initial. And, now I can just send it to both of them.
Nice.
And click, and I've got it back in like 5 minutes.
I know, which is awesome on the lending side, because then they're like, oh, and here's your addendum.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. Yeah. So, they've improved a lot too, because when I first started doing electronic signatures, it was pretty clumsy.
Cumbersome. And it was like all these layers.
Yeah, a lot of layers. And you couldn't send it to two people at once to sign, because one person had to sign it,
and then the next person.
Then it was sent to the next person, and then back to me.
Right.
And now the system that we have now, they can sign simultaneously. It comes back to me, tells me exactly when they've signed and everything. And so it's really kind of convenient.
That's really nice.
Convenient for them, convenient for me. It's a cleaner piece of paper that I send to you.
Right, you can read the signatures.
I can read the signatures. Yeah, exactly. So all my documents could be signed electronically. How about yours?
So in the initial process, we actually have to have people e-consent, so they have to give us permission. So we obviously have a lot of people's personal financial information.
Right.
And so they have to consent that they allow us to send these documents electronically. And then we probably might have another layer just because of their information.
Right.
But everything in the beginning of the process, they can e-sign.
Okay.
For us, actually, the only time that they cannot actually, even the one form, the IRS had a form, your tax, right?
Right.
And for your Social Security authorization, they were like, nope, got to have their live signature, right? Now, even the IRS has said, nope, you can e-sign, which is huge.
That's huge, yes.
Right? Because it's like, oh, I can e-sign 12 documents, and then these 2 I can't. Yeah, sorry, can't change some things, right?
Right, exactly.
But now, because of the processes and how verifiable those e-signatures are, we're able to do that. So everything pretty much until the end, when it comes to closing,
right?
And there is this thing called mortgage fraud. So we just
Go figure.
Yeah, I know. Like there's all these verifications, but we really want to know it's your signature and that you're coming back. And actually, there is things in the process, and there's a few people that are actually doing e-signature closings.
Okay.
So I think that's actually in our near future.
Okay.
But as of right now, we want your live signatures at the closing.
Okay. So if I'm, let's see, I'm relocating, but my spouse isn't here yet, and we're going to close on the house. So how can I do that that's a whole different topic I just threw at you.
You did. That might be a whole other video, but that would be called a power of attorney.
Okay. So
there's a way to make that happen. It's just, and we just
have to be a wet signature.
It would have to be a wet signature.
Right. Okay.
I mean, technically, if they were in a place to sign and get something notarized, we could also send it to them. But most people we do a power of attorney and have that created so they can sign. So that's a lot of signing for the person that's at the closing table.
Yeah.
But we can make that happen as well.
Okay. All right. So cool. So yeah, I like the electronic signature. I've been trying to use it as soon as, when we first had that capability. And like I said, it was really clumsy the first couple of years.
Right. And I would say, too, that I think that people think, oh, that's for the millennials, right?
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I would say, I don't care what your age is. Most people have one of these.
Yep.
So even the people I know that had flip phones have converted to a non-flip phone.
Yeah, it's nice.
And whether it's this or they have a tablet, even if they have a flip phone, usually their son or daughter or somebody has a tablet to use.
Yes. You can log on.
And they love it because whether, I think right now too, we're in a farming community, right? If people are in a tractor in a field, they can still get it out. They can sign things, right? It doesn't delay a transaction. In fact, I think we can do transactions. I mean, I know we had all the TRID and all this stuff, right?
Right.
But I actually think because of signatures and stuff, it's actually kind of increased our timing.
It has.
Like when I get a purchase agreement from you guys, way faster than
it is.
You calling me and telling me I've got an accepted offer.
Right.
And then 10 days later, and it's
all the signatures done.
And it's still a 30-day close, but now I get 20 days, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now it's like almost immediate, which is
exactly. So
really
most of my transactions are that way. This was kind of unusual circumstance, the one with the faxed pages and all that.
Yeah.
That was I hadn't dealt with that for a while.
Right.
So who faxes? What is that?
We got back in time.
I know, exactly. But yeah, phone, tablet, computer, e-signatures are great wherever you're at the grocery store. If you're on vacation, if you're at work, wherever, it's very convenient and very quick and cleaner. I think it's just a whole cleaner transaction.
It is, and I would say that some people are like, well, what if I have a question, right? Because now you're looking at it. I would still really encourage people to look at what you're e-signing because you're still signing, right?
Yes.
And so really be diligent and looking through to make sure that what you're e-signing is what you think you would be signing.
Exactly.
But then ask questions. There's nothing that says that before you click that e-sign or anything. I know on the lending side, and I'm sure on the real estate side, that all you do is just then text,
right,
or
text.
Pick up the phone,
right, exactly. But usually when you're getting that electronic document, it's attached to the email to the email that you're getting, so you can look at the documents before you sign.
Right.
So it's not like you're just signing; it's just telling you where to sign. The document is actually there. You can review it, ask questions, and I can go if there's changes we still need to make. I can go back and I can edit it and send it right back to you. So.
Right. On ours, it's a little bit more of a process just because we have to have it has to go through a few other
right
levels of compliance,
right,
but also it's nothing that can't be changed, or at least feel comfortable, I think, with the things that you're e-signing. Because like Kaylin said, it's usually just a little highlighted spot at the bottom, right? Yes. And you're reviewing it, and then you're clicking your e-signature.
Exactly. So yeah, I had somebody say, "Oh, this is kind of like a video game."
What was that called? Space Invaders, right?
Yes, it was. Okay, you dated yourself there.
Sorry.
I even know what Space Invaders is. Yeah.
Sorry. Did you know in Target they have like Pong?
Yes,
Have
on
you
the
seen
floor.
it on the floor?
That is so cool. Yeah,
I know.
So
actually, sometimes I would have to be like, sometimes I'm take my little cart and I'm like, what if there's another mom that wants to play with me, right? You gonna play a little Pong?
Yeah, there you go. So anyway. But if you have any questions about electronic signatures, if you're not comfortable with it, if you still want to do the squirrel signature, we can do that too. But electronic signatures are convenient, it's safe, and it actually gets the transaction and paperwork part of it done a little bit quicker.
A little bit quicker, and convenience of just when you're signing through the process.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks for joining us. And you remember, we're still looking for a name and a theme song. So
we are. Yeah. So any ideas? Just
love to hear them.
Let us know.
All right.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great weekend.
Oh, and to our veterans, thank you.
Oh yes, to our veterans, absolutely. Happy Veterans Day to the veterans in my family and to all your families.
Yeah, and thank you for serving.
Absolutely.
Our country wouldn't be what it is without you.
Oh, sorry.
Man, we will step up our game.
We will, absolutely. Yes, happy Veterans Day, everyone. Yeah.